James McCann. All right.
Sunday Night Baseball on MLB Network as we join you from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight we wrap up this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up, so fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
On the ground up the middle, Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the stretch. This one's down to third. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Martin Perez gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, we get to see a great pure hitter, Victor Martinez. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gomez on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the 2nd inning here at Comerica Park. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
And another foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls a string on you. Nice take.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That was impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Victor Martinez. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Victor Martinez.
First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Martinez will round first and head for second now.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
At the plate, Justin Upton. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch on its way to Upton. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now for Victor, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Point racing back, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Batting 7th.
Nick Castellanos now.
Nick.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Batting 8th. Catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Digging in now, Alex Presley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop Andrus. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to the bag for one on to Napoli, but it's too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Standing in, Jared Hoying, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus, 0 for 1 here in the early going. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Gomez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He hit a sac fly earlier.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game, I know that, but that is already the 6th hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Victor Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Justin Upton now. Tapper right back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Flying toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, the outfield did a nice job of getting that ball back in. That ball's hitting shallow right center field. But because it hung long enough, the runner at second had to hold up. And if the outfield doesn't get it in quick, they may continue to send it.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Napoli ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Detroit is out in front, 4-0. Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos charging in on it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Stepping in, Alex Presley set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 14.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Hit to first. Napoli is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop.
Ready for
1,
another shot now. Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. This is in the air to right. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 4-0. So striding forward now, Mike Napoli. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 5, Mike Napoli.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A base hit in his first trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Point.
Here's Jared Hoying. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. As a look, now the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Miguel Cabrera.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
That misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Adrian Beltre.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Mm. 3-2. Mike Napoli would be next. Now here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail here 4-0. Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Upton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Justin Upton.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Standing in now, Nick Castellanos. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front, 4-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman number 5, Mike Napoli.
Oh, wow.
Bruce Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
43, Bruce Rondon.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo
Digging in
Choo.
once again, Shin-Soo Choo. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Alex
for the
Presley.
Tigers.
He's singled in 2
Center
trips to the
fielder,
plate thus far.
Alex Presley.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The
For me,
batter,
check
number
swings are
3,
right there next to
second
bang-bang
baseman,
plays at first
Ian
as the most
Kinsler.
difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. And this one's in the dirt. And 1, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Hoying. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jared Hoying.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton's after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rangers 1. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hitter, Victor Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in now, Justin Upton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Gomez. Out here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Nick Castellanos now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And 2 count. Here's the pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box, Alex Presley.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded by Adore. Andrus on to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the one out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Kinsler. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. We're set for what's left of this ball game from Detroit as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Francisco Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings. and that one completely tied him up.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss.
All right.
Struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always
We're
nice
back
to
in the
get
winning column,
something to
7-1.
and they definitely did that right here.
The record is now 24-20.
7-1, the final
Good
score
victory.
tonight. Daniel Norris wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Tigers. 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand.
24-20. We're back in the winning column. But that was a good victory. Yeah. 24-20.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Justin Upton launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 7-1. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. Heading into today, the Tigers sit in second place in the AL Central Division and the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Twins swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 11-4. Looking at the standings, the Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Royals sit in third place in the American League Central. Giovanni Gallardo won his 4th game thus far, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox 5-2. At the moment, the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West, and the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. In other news from Cleveland, starting pitcher Trevor Bauer is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a bruised hand. Right now, the Astros are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Indians are leading the American League Central. The Yankees total 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-3. As of today, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East. Adam Jones plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 11-0. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. Looking at the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-5. At the moment, the A's are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League East Division. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 2-1. Right now, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, and the Nationals sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-0. In other Metropolitan news, starting pitcher Matt Harvey is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a pulled hamstring. As of today, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-1. Heading into today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, while the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Cincinnati Reds got 18 hits as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 10-9. At the moment, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, and the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 7-5. Looking at the standings, the Pirates sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Giants got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-3. Right now, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Miami Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-0. Heading into today, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, while the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East. The Arizona Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they made short work of the Padres 10-1. It was their 5th straight victory. As of today, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, while the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Breaking the winning column with us, we're still 5 games back. We're doing alright. But that was a good victory. 7-1. Alright guys, thank you for watching for this good victory. The record is now 24-20. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.